This boy wasn't mine! No shit!
Rest in peace, poor soul. Give my regards to my dead brides. Put in word for me to God. Poor fool. small-minded way of going on. What the hell? Hanging's supposed to be fun.
Fact is, he still owes me 5 marks. We had a bet. He's working to be promoted.
If George hoped he's down there, you said he was Friday.
Rot. I have to slave through the nights too. If he had learned his Greek history, he wouldn't have had to hang himself.
You're so innocent. I'll have to put something on your grave to scare the birds off.
The fact of the matter is, Moritz Seifel has committed suicide. And there, our guilt-laden student stands at the door. Come in! Step closer! After the respectable landlord, Herr Seifel.
Yes, I am, sir.
Thank you. After the respectable landlord, Herr Seifel, had been informed of his late son's unseemly misconduct, that bewildered father searched in the hope that he might come across the cause of this disgusting crime and the remaining effects of his son Moritz, and found, in an at the moment irrelevant place, a handwritten document which, without in any way making this disgusting crime at all comprehensible, does afford us at last all too clear insight into the criminal state of moral chaos. I refer to a handwritten document. Last caller, the document. In dialogue form, replete with life-size illustrations. And crammed with obscenity so shameless that they might well satisfy the utmost demands for depravity that a degenerate letter could make on obscene literature. After Herr Seifel had put the document in question into our hands, and we had given the bewildered father our solemn vow to at all costs ascertain its author, the handwriting was compared with the handwriting of every fellow student of the seasonal professor and master.
According to the anonymous verdict of the whole faculty, and in complete agreement with the expertise of our honored colleague, Professor of Calligraphy.
Yours. You would have to be silent. Notwithstanding the overwhelming evidence of this identification, acceded to by such unimpeachable authorities,
We are quite able to, what? Refrain from something, I don't know what, against
and you have to answer the precisely phrased questions which we shall put to you, one after the other, with a simple and respectful yes or no. Do you know this document?
Yes. And do you know what this document contains?
Yes. Does this obscene document owe its manufacture to you?
Yes, sir asked me to show me one obscenity in it. I have written no more and no less than all of you knows to be a fact. I asked you to show me one offense against morality in this paper. Parallel,
You are the dignity of your
accusation were getting louder, and they couldn't wait for them to die down. Just because Melchior had the misfortune to cross his pedants just at this moment, shall I, his mother, help the hangman to finish their work? God, keep me from such a thing!
14 years, I sadly observed your imagined methods of rearing children. They contradict my own convictions. I have always lived by conviction that a child isn't a toy. A child has a right to all solemn seriousness. But I told myself, if spirit and grace can replace serious principles, then they might be preferable to serious principles. Ha! I'm not blaming you, Fanny. But don't stand in my way when I try to make amends for the wrong you and I have done the war.
I'll stand in your way just as long as there's a drop of human blood in me! My child will be lost in a reformatory. I'm not aware of any wrong. I thank God now, as I always have, for showing me how to make my son decent and honest. What in the world has he written? What has he done that's so terrible? You don't need to know much about that. You don't need too much about people. It means that our soul is purified and totally sure not to see more corruption in that.
You will have to give in. If not today, then tomorrow!
He can't bear Carrie. He can't live with Bill. He'll lose all restraints. That terrible example is before his eyes, and if I saw him again, God, that heart with you, that bright laughter, all his young determination to fight for everything was good and just. Bright and fresh as the morning sky. That boy I cherished as my highest good. Oh, God. Take me in this crime yourself for retribution. Take me! Do what you want with me. Let me bear the guilt. Keep your terrible hand away from my child.
He has offended.
He has not offended.
He has offended! I would have done anything to spare your daughter's love for him. This morning, a woman came to me like a ghost, hardly able to speak, with this letter in her hand, a letter to a 15-year-old daughter. In the letter, Malcolm explains to the 15-year-old child that his conduct gives her no peace. He has wronged her!
I don't believe it.
The letter's forged! It's an attack! Someone tried to use an explosive already known to the whole town! Kindly, look at the hand. Look at the writing.
Her shameless infamy.
I'm afraid it is true.
No. No.
You know better from us. She stood wringing her hands, asking me what she should do. I told her not to let her 15-year-old daughter climb a Mount Hayloft. Half an hour ago, I had a telegram from my brother which confirms the deposition of that woman. Melchior's confided in him and asked for money for their flight to England. Tell me, Frank, where shall I put the boy?
In the reformatory. Yes? The reformatory.